Hey, my name's James Nicholson and welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about a brand new scheme that's potentially being launched by Rishi Sunak and Jeremy Hunt that would allow first-time buyers to buy a property with just 1% deposit. You heard that right, 1% deposit. This would be a guaranteed mortgage, meaning it would take the risk away from the banks and they wouldn't have that issue of potentially going into negative equity. So I'm going to cover that, what this means for the housing market. You might not be a first-time buyer, but if you're a homeowner of any sort, this is definitely going to impact prices for sure. So we're going to talk about how that could move the market, why this is happening now, and what it means for all of us. Now, before we jump into this, as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do smash subscribe over there and hit the bell notification. We've got new content every single day on the property market. We're nearly at 20,000 subscribers. I want to hit that really quickly. So subscribe and hit the bell and smash the like button, tickle the like button, do something to the like button over there. That really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. We had 2 million views last year. We want to hit 5 million this year. So if you smash that like, that will do really, really well for us. And share this video. You probably know friends that want to buy a property. They want to get that first time purchase. This data and information will really, really help them. So let's talk about this. Now, the government have a scheme already called the Mortgage Guarantee Scheme. Mortgage Guarantee Scheme. Now, what this does is it allows first-time buyers to just use a 5% deposit. Now, there's volatility in the property market. I'm sure you would agree with that. House prices did drop 2% in 2023. They could drop more than that in 2024 because we've got higher interest rates than we normally do. And so if you're a bank, it's risky to lend someone with just 5% deposit because if the market drops 10%, then they're in negative equity. They could give you the house back. You lose all your extra money. And that would be an absolute disaster for banks. And that's why in 2008 we had a housing crash. So what the government does is they step in and they say, look, if this house gets behind in payments or repossessed, then we'll look after you. We'll look after the bank. We'll reimburse you those payments. This is similar to how the bounce back loans worked in the pandemic for businesses. Businesses got £50,000 loans. Lots of those businesses still went bust. The government paid the banks back that money. That's how that essentially worked out in the long run. So this scheme is pretty good. It helps first-time buyers get on. But what they're looking to do is massively improve this. And they're looking to drop the deposit. So that's the deposit. Now, this is the new deposit to just 1%. 1%. This is crazy. I wish this was around when I purchased my properties initially because I had to save 10%, which was okay, but I'd rather not have done that if I could have bought that property with 1%. Now, because this is guaranteed by the government, because the banks have less risk of repossessions, of negative equity, it's easier to get these types of loans. It's probably easier than a normal working person that isn't a first-time buyer that's got a 20% deposit. You're more likely to get this because it's backed by the government. That makes a big difference. So let's just say a house is 300 grand. I'm sure you can work out 1%, guys, but it means you just need £3,000 deposit. That is realistic for a lot of people. They could easily get that kind of deposit together. It might not happen in a month, but it could easily happen in 5-6 months. They could save that money if they cut their outgoings down and focus on saving. So this scheme is going to have a massive impact on the property market. And I believe that this could kickstart the property economy and really get things moving. Now, what we don't have is details on, does this have to be a new build property or can it be an older property? I'm hoping that it allows people to just buy any type of property because from my point of view, I like people to buy properties that they can add value to. A new build doesn't allow you to do that necessarily so much at the beginning because it's got everything done. It's got a new kitchen, new bathroom, everything's done. So new builds can drop in value a little bit. So we're waiting for more details on that side of things. But whatever happens, wherever this sits in the market, this is going to make a very, very big difference. Suddenly people that are really getting their rents go through the roof, because rents have gone up significantly in the last year or so because of the interest rate rises. Now they're going to sit there and think, why am I paying rent? I don't need to save this deposit anymore. Even if they're a little uncertain whether this will work out, why not take a punt and go for this kind of deal? Because you've got nothing to lose, really. You're already renting. Why not try and grab one of these properties? And I think because of that, that's going to push the lower end of the market higher. What's also happening at the moment is the higher end of the market. Some people are downsizing to the lower end. So I think the lower end of the market is going to start seeing way more activity once this officially gets approved and announced, likely at the next budget. But I think this could be a vote getter for the Conservatives. And we've said this, right? Conservatives are massively on the back foot. They're lagging in the polls. It's likely they're going to get absolutely blown out the water at the election. And it's massive schemes like this that will give them a chance to claw their way back into it. And if you don't think that they're going to come out with even more schemes in the next few months to make sure the property market doesn't collapse in 2024, I don't know what you're drinking, because it is certain that they're going to do everything in their possibility to keep the economy high and to keep unemployment high, and they want to keep unemployment low, not high, and to keep house prices high or not have a crash this year. They want to push everything down the line if they can. What the Labour Party are saying off the back of this as well is that they also believe that this is just going to push house prices up. That's what they're saying. Because the government had a manifesto promise to build 300,000 houses per year. They haven't hit anywhere near that. In fact, a lot of home builders have downed tools at the moment. Big building companies aren't building new projects because of the uncertainty in the market. Now, a scheme like this could start those people opening back up, employing people again, and building properties if they know that people just need a 1% deposit. So I think this is definitely going to be a big, big thing. And I think this could potentially change a lot in what happens with house prices in 2024. Do comment below. Let me know what you think. I think this is massive news. Probably the biggest news so far in January 2024. Do smash that like button, guys. Share this video with some people. I bet you know someone that's saving to buy a house right now. Share this with them. Let them know this is coming so they can get educated on it, find out what it's all about, and keep a tab on when this launches, because this will be really, really positive news. Now, if you haven't already invested in the fundamentals of property investing, I'm going to pin a link below as always. Hundreds of you have taken that now, which is absolutely crazy. It's less than £50. We're going to keep nudging the price up as more people join that. So do go and check out the fundamentals of property investing. Get enrolled in it. It's less than 50 quid, one-off charge, and that will really get your knowledge on property investing started. Do check out all the other content on my channel. Go and watch this video right here.